life, from minerals to tourism, property to retailing. What's good for Anglo-American, it's often said here, is good for South Africa. In 1960, the South African police murdered 69 peaceful demonstrators at the town of Sharpeville. This atrocity was a clear sign to Western business that the population was being disciplined and opposition crushed. Foreign capital poured in, most of it from Britain. Indeed, Britain was the biggest single investor in South Africa, followed by the Americans, who saw their capital return higher profits than anywhere else in the world. The ANC's most important historic compromise was to reinforce the economic power of these pillars of apartheid. The ideals of the Freedom Charter were replaced by a policy favouring big business and the free market. Apartheid's chief economic manager, Chris Stiles, governor of the Reserve Bank under the old regime, kept his job. The former economic system, he said, had served the country well. Under democracy, foreign investment has tripled, profits have risen, and jobs have disappeared at the rate of 100,000 a year. Those multinational companies that continued doing business with the apartheid regime, Coca-Cola, Siemens, BMW, Shell, and Mercedes-Benz, are prospering. We are seeking to establish, said Trevor Manuel, the finance minister, an environment in which winners flourish.
You must remember that the best way to introduce transformation is to do so without dislocating any aspect of our public life. And we do not want to challenge big business in a way where they can take fright and take away their monies. We are changing the whole economic aspect of this country, but it has to be done skillfully by discussions with stakeholders and where we're unable to agree to push on.
Do you reflect that the Freedom Charter, and paraphrasing it, did say or did aspire to the people of this country really owning its wealth? Is that something that's still possible?
Why not? They are already beginning to share in that wealth. The affirmative action as far